Oh, hello. That was just a short example of my day right now. It's crazy. So I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Hello, everybody. Let me add the playlist into our chat here. Does anybody ever even listen to these playlists, or am I just making them for no reason? Because I honestly have no clue. Okay. Okay, here we are. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being patient with me. So tonight I have, oh good, I'm glad you guys like them. Tonight I have some fun, funky things planned. There's gonna be some arm balancy transitions to chin stand. And if you're not super comfortable with arm balances, then by all means, you don't have to do, you can skip it and go straight to Nyasa. I also just realized I have a long sleeve shirt on because I haven't even had time to put on a tank top. So it's going to be a sweaty class for me tonight. With that being said, the playlist link is in there. So go ahead and queue it up. And should be a good one tonight. Does anybody have any requests for anything specific? Any poses you want to do? Like usual, my hip crazy tired, so we're definitely gonna be doing all that hip stuff. Okay, no props needed tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So please go ahead and come into your comfortable seat. Sorry for that giant glare in the back of the screen there. And let's just take a moment here to settle into our comfortable seat. Wiggle a little bit side to side. And let all the crazy times go. That's what I'm doing. So go ahead and just close your eyes here. Lengthen through your spine. Start to come into your Ujjayi Pranayama, big inhales and exhales through your nose. Relax that space between your eyes and relax your temples. Start to come into a place of peace in your head, whatever that might be for you. If your neck is tight, go ahead and roll your neck out. And everybody take your hands and interlace your fingers behind your back. Bring your palms away from your spine and just start to move through your spine here. Keep your breath flowing, big inhales and big exhales. Keeping those hands interlaced. Inhale your palms away from your spine. Open your heart. Maybe tip your head back. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Inhale, come on back up. And this time on your exhale, take your hands and bring your interlaced fingers to the right side of your waist. Squeeze your elbows together here. Starting to open through the chest just a little bit more. With every exhale, feel your tailbone grounding a little bit more. Every inhale, feel your head, the crown of your head rising towards the sky. One more breath on this side with the hands. On your exhale, release that and switch sides. Keep your palms interlaced. Squeeze those elbows together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sit a little bit deeper. Whew. One more breath on this side. Exhale, release your hands, shake everything out. On your next breath in, sweep your hands up tall. Exhale your right hand down, reach your left arm up and over. Plant that left sit bone into the ground. Really extend through this left arm. As if somebody was pulling on your fingers gently, just trying to get some extension through your intercostal muscles. And it might feel good to twist your chest up towards the sky a little bit, or it might feel good to reach over that right knee. Maybe a little bit of both, or maybe you just hang out in one spot. On your next inhale, sweep your hands up. And on your exhale, that left hand's going to come down. Right arm's going to reach, and you're going to stay strong and planted through your right sits bone. Maybe you open your chest to the sky. Maybe you fold over that left leg. I love this just simple stretch. It feels so nice. Inhale, sweep both hands up. And on your exhale, we're going to twist to the right side. Sit up tall to lengthen through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, twist a little bit further. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Exhale, twisting to the left side. Inhale to lengthen through your spine. And exhale, twist a little further. Oh, goodness. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head to your hands. Go ahead and set an intention for class today. Mine is just to try to stay focused. I'm feeling very scattered today, so to make it through class with as few mistakes as possible is my goal. So think of one for yourself. Maybe say it out loud if it holds you accountable. On your next exhale, release your hands to the floor. Scoot back on your mat just a bit. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Sit up tall on your inhale. On your exhale, just go ahead and fold forward. You can use your elbows to squish your legs down. Maybe you dip one shoulder and then the opposite shoulder. All these basic feel-good, wake up your body stretches that we love to do. On your inhale, extend your left leg out the corner of your mat. Right foot comes into a tree pose on that left thigh. Your torso is going to twist facing your left leg. Inhale, sweep your hands tall. And exhale to fold forward. And just go ahead and sit in this for a second. Let your head be heavy. Let your torso be heavy. Opening up the back of your leg through your calf and your hamstring. Next breath in, go ahead and curl on up. We're going to switch our feet. So our right leg is pointed off the corner of our mat. Left foot into your right thigh. Torso twist to the right here. Sweep your hands up on your inhale. And on your exhale, fold forward. Remarkable difference in tightness in my right and left legs. It's just absolutely mind-blowing to me that my right leg is like, I can't even touch my toes with my left hand. But don't let my struggles deter you from working on your flexibility. One more inhale here. On your exhale, go ahead and come on up. Take your feet into a nice wide diamond. Sweep your hands up tall. Breath in. And exhale, fold forward. So our feet are out another foot or so from where they were for Baddha Konasana. This is going to move the stretch into our outer hips. And again, just move through here if you need to move through here. Maybe play with bouncing your legs. Maybe your head can come all the way down towards your feet. Next breath in, go ahead and curl on up. Straighten your legs out long this time. Sweep your hands tall. And exhale to fold forward. Again, just getting into the back of the legs. And you're going to feel this in your lower back as you start to stretch through your hamstrings. Stretching your hamstrings will always help loosen up your back. So if you've got a chronic tight low back, do your hamstring stretches, your Ardha Hanumanas, all those lovely things. Pyramid is always going to help your low back. One more breath on this side. Good, and come on up. Keep your hands right where they are. Tip on back into your Navasana, boat pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale, tap your heels down. Inhale, up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep moving with your breath. Try to keep your spine mostly straight here. Upper body stays mostly still. Just working through the legs. Lower core right now. Keep that breath flowing. Let's do 5 more. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right back to Navasana. Inhale. Exhale, halfway down. Hover here. Inhale, up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, up. This time, on your exhale, your chest is going to come down. You're going to try to keep your legs up. Inhale, come on back up. Woo. Exhale, chest comes back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, chest down. 3 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, chest comes down. Drop your legs down. Take your feet nice and wide. Windshield wiper your legs here. Grab behind your thighs. Rock up and down. And we're going to switch into a different pose for core. Roll over your crossed legs. Go ahead and take a cat-cow here in the middle to stretch out your spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale, curling around for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Walk your feet back into a plank pose. So take your feet in your hands so they're just a little bit wider so you've got a nice sturdy base here because we're going to work on some crazy wobbly, balancy stuff. What you do, lift your left leg so it's just about 2 feet off the mat and then extend your right arm out. And you might fall over and that's totally normal. This is a hard pose. But I want you to just focus on something, not moving. Try to hold this balance. Let's go for about 10 more seconds if we can. Working strong through the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to plank pose. Drop your knees down. Take a child's pose here. Let your breath come back. Let it feel good. Maybe wiggle your hips. And then we're going to come back up. Take your plank again. And we're going to switch sides. This time, your right foot's going to lift. And your left arm is going to extend. If you have wrist issues, obviously skip this one. You can hold a forearm plank if that feels good for you. Don't hold your breath here. Your breath is going to help you balance. Hold for about 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop everything down. Take your child's pose. Press your hips back towards your heels. Again, wiggling side to side. And for everybody, including those with the wrists issues, come on to your forearms. Take your forearm plank here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, drop your hips down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just moving with your breath. Keeping your core engaged the entire time. Let's go 5, down, 4, down, 3, down, 2, down, 1. Hold it up. Lift your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale to right tricep. Inhale it up. Exhale right tricep. Inhale up. Exhale right tricep. Back to forearm plank. Inhale left leg up. Exhale left tricep. Inhale it up. Exhale left tricep. Inhale up. Exhale, left tricep back to forearm plank, which suddenly might feel kind of easy. Keep your hips lifting. Take a breath in. Exhale, set your hips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down and up and down. 5 more. Up, down, that's 1. Up, down, that's 2. Up, down, that's 3. Up, down, 4. Up, down. Stay here. Untuck your toes. Sphinx pose. Inhale. Pull yourself through your forearms. Open your heart. Exhale. Crawl on back to that child's pose. Wide knee child's pose. Whew. Big breath in through your nose, and then sigh it out. Go ahead and walk your hands back to your knees. Take Virasana here, hero's pose. Just sit here for a second and let your heart rate come back down. Big focus. Pop on up to your shins. Extend your right leg out, coming into gate pose. Sweep your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, tip over to that right side. Big reach through your left hand. Inhale, come all the way up with both hands. Exhale, tip to your left side. Keep that right foot planted and just grow long all the way through your hand on that right. Just one big line from your right toes out to your right fingertips. Maybe take some windmill action. Try to knock anybody or anything over, but opening through your shoulder here. And then reverse direction. Next breath in, sweep your hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to switch side. Left foot juts out. Inhale, hands come up. Big breath. Exhale, tipping to that left side. Oh, that feels really nice. Extend through that right hand. Take a big breath in. Exhale, right hand's going to come down to the mat. Left arm is going to reach through the cookie jar. Or it sounds like sourdough. I think everybody I know is making sourdough bread right now. I don't have an oven, so if you want to charitably donate your sourdough to me, I will happily consume it. My inner fat kid loves baking. Everybody baking right now. Inhale, sweep both hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and come on back down to tabletop pose. Tuck your toes. Please take downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet here. And then I have this funky stretch I just discovered that I like today. I want you to drop your left shin down and take your right foot into kind of a warrior foot and open to a side plank variation here. But I want you to really press into the outside of that right foot. It's just like a stretch for the top of your foot and your shin here. While you're still balancing on that left knee, take one more big breath in. Exhale, we're going to switch sides. So that right knee is going to come down. Left foot's going to plant into like a warrior foot. You might need to stick that right foot back like a kickstand. Inhale, really extend this left hand, pressing down to the outside of that left foot. Hope you guys get this stretch. It feels really, really nice for me. Keep growing long to that left hand. One more inhale. Exhale, come on back. Take your downward facing dog. Shorten your stance and widen your stance just a tiny bit so it's like a stumpy dog. Inhale, reach that right arm up to the sky. Exhale, tap that left shin. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, grab your left shin. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, grab that left shin and hold here. Peek under that left armpit. See what's happening on your ceiling. Maybe there's a spider up there. Take one more big breath. Release that right hand down. Second side. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, tap your right shin. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, grab your right calf. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, grab and hold on to that right calf. Peek under your right armpit. Stay for just a couple breaths. Hopefully you put deodorant on today. One more inhale. Back to your downward facing dog. You can walk it back out. Breath in, shifting forward to plank pose. Chaturanga on your exhale. Take your cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet up to your hands. Take a squat and malasana here. And get your elbows right in between your thighs, in between your knees. If you need to take a quick drink, go for it. Might feel good to circle out your wrists. Like 20 minutes in, I'm already feeling like a new person. I need to do this more often. On your next breath in, sweep your hands up tall. Big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Heel toe your feet to the center of your mat. Moving through some sun salutations. Sweep your hands up on your breath in. Exhale, tip over to your right side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, tip to the left side. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, put your hands, step it back to plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale for chaturanga. Lower down, keep those elbows pinned into your ribs. On your inhale, flip your feet. Take cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale for downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop into your squat, the top of the mat. Hands to heart center. Next breath in, sweep your hands up, big reach. Exhale, hands at heart center again. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, tip to your right side. Inhale it up. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Move through your chaturanga. Always an option to pause halfway down or throw in your push-ups. Cobra up dog when you're ready. Down dog on your exhale. One more big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, find Malasana at the top of the mat again. Step or hop forward, back into your squat. Keep opening up those hips, circling out your neck if that feels good. Next breath in, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, heel toe your feet to touch. One more round here, sweep your hands up high, inhale. Exhale, big tip over to that right side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop, or perhaps move through crow, back through chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog. Down dog on your exhale. Pedaling out your feet here, getting comfortable on your mat. I am really warm. I'm going to have to take my shirt off, which is something I don't do very often, but here we go. Woo! From downward dog, take a big inhale. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop back into Malasana. Hands to heart center. So moving around just a little bit more. Coming back into your breath focus. Again, if you get overheated, you can always breathe out your mouth. Next breath in, sweep your hands up tall, big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Next breath in, sit low, take your chair pose, sweep your hands up tall. One inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step that right foot back, drop your right knee down, come on up for Anjaneyasana, sweep your hands tall. Big reach. Sink into that bent left leg. Let your pelvic floor start to dip down here. Pressing into the top of the back right foot. Interlace your fingers behind your back here. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe let your head fall back as you sink deeper into that left leg. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands come down, straighten out your left leg for Ardha Hanumanasana. Folding over that straight left leg, getting a little deeper into your hamstrings. We're gonna move here for a second. So on your inhale, come up forward. Exhale, straighten it back out. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back out one more time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back out and stay for 2 breaths here, maybe going a little bit deeper. Next inhale, come forward, step it back, move through chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right away, extend your right leg up. Step that right foot forward, drop your left knee down. Anjaneyasana, sweep your hands up tall, bring your shoulders away from your ears. And as you exhale, sinking towards the mat here, into this bent right leg. Interlace your fingers behind your back with the opposite thumb on top. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, lean it back a little bit, slight back bend, head can come back. Pressing into the top of that left foot. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down around that front foot. Straighten out your right leg. Ardha Hanumanasana, one big breath here. And then we're gonna move. So inhale, come forward and open your heart. Exhale, step it back, straighten out your right leg. Inhale, bring it forward and open. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, bring it forward, and then we're gonna hold it back. Exhale, step back, straighten it out, fold over that right leg. Take one more big breath in. On your exhale, bend through that right leg, tuck your back toes, and I want you to step to the top of your mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold, be heavy in your head. Take a ragdoll pose here. Maybe you grab for your elbows. Maybe you traction your spine by grabbing the base of your skull. Maybe you interlace your fingers again at your low back. Whatever feels good for you, go ahead and do that right now. A couple more breaths. After your next exhale, release your hands, shake everything out. Bring your left hand in front of your feet, bend deeply into your left leg. Inhale, open your right arm up to the right. Big twist, IT band stretching that right side. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand down, bend into your right leg. Inhale, that left arm up. Exhale, stay here. Grow longer through that left arm. One more big breath. Exhale, hands come down. Next breath in, back into your chair pose. Sit low, sweep your hands tall. One inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, drop your left knee down. Sweep your hands up for Anjaneyasana. You can stay just like this. You can clasp your hands behind your back, or you can take your hands behind your head. Lean back. Maybe you're opening your armpits a little bit here, opening your chest, but whatever you do, keep sinking into this right leg for one more inhale. Exhale, hands come down, straighten out your right leg for Ardha Hanumanasana. We're gonna move again. Inhale, bring it forward and open. Exhale, back and stretch it deeper. Inhale, forward, open. Exhale it back one more time. Inhale, come forward, open your heart. Exhale, back, straighten out that right leg, fold over that right leg. Play with pointing and flexing your foot and see what feels really good for you here. One more inhale. On your exhale, bend that right leg, bring your hands to surround your front foot, step it back, move through chaturanga. We'll meet in downward facing dog. From down dog, extend your left leg up on your inhale. Step that left foot forward, drop that right knee down. Sweep your hands up. Anjaneyasana. Stay here. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Or relax into the chill version. The scientific name, Chill Anjaneyasana. Just kidding, obviously. Oh, it feels nice to stay here. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands down. Straighten out that left leg. Ardha Hanuma, last side. Inhale, bring it forward, open your chest. Exhale, straighten it back out and fold. Inhale, forward to open. Exhale, back one more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, back, stay here. Play with pointing and flexing that foot. See what suits your body right now. Next breath in. Walk your hands into the inside of that front foot. Take your right foot, come back into Malasana, back into your squat. Moving through here, relaxing your head. We're gonna start our sequence soon. And like I said, the end of the sequence is gonna have an option for an arm balance to a chin stand. It is tricky. Maybe have a pillow handy if you wanna try playing with it. If you don't wanna do the arm balance, you can just go right back through chaturanga. We won't be there long. So on your next breath in, sweep your hands up, stand up tall, big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pull your pants up if you need to. Back into our focus. Next inhale, come into your chair pose, sit low. Hands come high. One breath in, reach. Exhale, cactus your arms this time. Inhale to reach your arms forward and up. Exhale, cactus, and smile those shoulder blades back. Sit a little bit lower. Inhale to reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, vinyasa. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet here. So inhale your right leg up, stack and open your hip. Press that left heel down. Right knee's extending to the sky. Continue to rotate over and take that right foot and place it into a tree pose side plank. So right knee is up, right foot is into my left thigh. Hips are high, reaching hard through that right hand. Take one more breath in. On your exhale, everybody lift your right leg high. Step that right foot forward. Drop your left knee down, right away coming into a lizard pose to keep the hip stretch opening here, right? So toes point to about 2 o'clock. Play with stretching through that inner hip. Press into that hip. Maybe give yourself a little twist, peek over that right shoulder, see what's happening behind you. And you have the option to reach back and grab your foot here. Getting into that quad nice and early. One more big breath. Exhale, hands come back down. Heel toe your foot into center. Spin your back heel down. Take your warrior one pose. So hips are going to be squared towards the front of the room. It might make sense to widen your stance just a little bit. Sweeping your hands up tall. Sinking your hips down. That back knee or that back foot is mostly parallel to the back of the mat. I always use my hands to kind of cheat my hips forward here. Keep reaching your arms high for one inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale to reach and open your heart to the sky. Exhale, folding forward for humble warrior. Inhale, come on up. We're going to move. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Release your hands so that right hand is on the inside of that right foot. Taking your side angle pose here. Option to stay just like this or take a bind early on if you'd like to reach back and grab that hand. If you take that bind, make sure you open your chest back to the sky. One more breath here. And then everybody straighten out that right leg for a triangle or bound triangle. Super deep hip stretch on that right side and inner groin. Go ahead and flex and bend back into your leg. Release that bind. Inhale it up to warrior two. Exhale, point your toes off the corners of your mat. Bend at your knees. Hands to heart center for horse stance. Sinking low. Pull your navel to your spine here. Hands into your thighs. Drop that right shoulder down. And that left shoulder. And I want you to just rotate, dropping one shoulder, then the next. Moving through your upper back. Coming back through center. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Point your toes towards the side of the mat. Exhale, Pasarita Padottanasana. Wide leg, forward fold. Hands come down and just feel free to rotate a little bit side to side. You can walk your hands back, point your fingers back to get deeper into the hamstrings here. One more big breath. Exhale, release whatever you have. On your inhale, sweep your hands up tall, all the way up to the sky. Exhale, back to warrior two, the front of the mat. Inhale to reach it forward, popping into your half moon pose. Not staying in half moon for super long. Hopefully not long enough to get frustrated. From half moon, we are going to twist our torsos down. Hands to heart center. I want you to open your heart, start to stand up, but grab your left foot, take your dancer pose here. So right arm comes to the sky, left hand grabs that left foot. Big kick through my left foot, one more breath in. Exhale, release that foot, hands back to heart center. Step that left foot down, back into warrior two. Inhale to reach it forward. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Here's where we have options. You can take lizard pose again if you'd like, and then move through vinyasa. If you'd like to play with the arm balance, we're going to take Ekapada Kondyasana 2, and we're going to try to kick from that into a chin stand. So if you want to play, follow along. Otherwise, move through vinyasa and just hang out in down dog. We'll be there in a second. For this next balance, shimmy your right arm under your right thigh. Walk your foot off the corner of your mat. Take your balance. If you're comfortable in your balance, you can drop your chin down, and you're going to have to twist your torso, lifting that left leg and then your right leg. And from there, you can move through vinyasa. Everybody come on down to a child's pose. 2 breaths in child's pose, mostly because I'm going to die if I don't do it. Next inhale, come on back to your downward facing dog. Extend your left leg up on your breath in. Stack and open that hip, press that right heel down, extend through that left knee. Start to twist or just rotate over onto that right hand. Left arm's gonna come up, that left foot is gonna come right into your right thigh for a tree pose, side plank. Lots of variation and wobbling happening here. Take one more breath in. Then everybody lift that left leg high and step that left foot forward. We're gonna start off with lizard pose right away. So untuck your back toes. Let your toes come out to about 10 o'clock here. And you can stay just like this if this feels really nice. You can also press into that left thigh for a deeper twist. You can reach back and grab your foot, pulling that right foot towards your bum. One more inhale. On your exhale, release that foot. Take that back foot, spin it into a warrior foot. We're gonna go ahead and come on up into warrior one. So hips are pointing towards the front of the room. Deep knee bend in that left leg. Sweep your hands tall. Inhale here. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale to open your heart. Exhale, fold forward for humble warrior. Inhale, come all the way up. Stay low in that left leg. Exhale, fold it forward. One more time. Inhale, come up. Big breath. Exhale, fold forward. Release your hands down. That left arm's going to go into the inside of that left foot. Right arm's going to open for your side angle pose. So you can stay just like this, or you can take your bind if you want to reach that right hand behind your back. Grab the hand. Take your bind if you like. If you take it, smile your shoulder blades back together, opening your chest to the right. Wherever you are, take one inhale. Exhale, straighten out that left leg for either triangle or bound triangle pose. You're gonna feel that stretch move deeply into the inner left hip here. One more inhale. Exhale, go ahead and release that hand. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, coming into warrior two. Exhale, point your toes off the corners of your mat. Hands to hips here. Come on down into horse stance or goddess stance, but this time we're gonna have our hands up like we're holding a giant globe. So hands tall. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, we're gonna squat low. Inhale, come up. Exhale, squat low. Lots of work in the glutes here. Inhale, up. Exhale, low and hold. Option to bring your hands to your hips again. Drop that right shoulder in. Drop that left shoulder. Go ahead and move through your funky 80s shoulder dance. Come back through center. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall. Point your toes forward. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold again. You can stay just like this. If you want to bring it into a tripod headstand, you can do that too by bringing your hands down, or a wide-legged headstand. Hands down, maybe a little buoyancy with your knees. Head comes to the earth. And you can just stay in a tripod, or you can extend your legs up. Or you can just chill in that wide leg forward fold. It's a lovely restorative pose to be in. If you're in your headstand, please make your way back down. Everybody's going to sweep their hands up tall. Big reach and star. Opening to warrior two at the front of the mat. Hello, back again. We're going to be coming into our half moon pose next. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, we're going to pop off that right foot. Taking a momentary half moon pose. Right hips opening towards the right side. And then we're going to start to bring our hands to heart center, twisting for our torso to be down towards the floor. Right leg is lifting. And from here, we're going to open our chest just a little bit. Take that right hand, catch your right foot. Left arm extends long, dancer pose. Keep your breath flowing here. One more big inhale. On your exhale, hands back to heart center. Step that right foot back. And now we're going to bring our hands down to the inside of our front foot. And here's where we have the option to take that second lizard pose and hang out for a few breaths. Or if you want to play with the arm balance to the chin stand, this is a great time to try. So we're going to take our left arm, shimmy under our left tricep. We've done Kaunanyasana so many times that if nothing else, maybe play with trying to get this arm balance. And if you have it, your head's going to automatically kind of come down. Dropping my chin down, I'm going to press like my right hip into my right elbow and start to kick my left foot up. Did not get that one. Go ahead and move through Chaturanga and take your child's pose here. On your next inhale, come on back up into downward facing dog. Thank you for entertaining and playing with me. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, step or hop into your squat at the top of the mat. Go ahead and move through your squats here, opening up those hips. We've got one more round of sequence to go here before we take it down to the mat. On your inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, heel toe your feet back together. Last round of chair pose. On your next breath in, sit low, hands come high, take an inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms back. Inhale, sweep your hands tall. Exhale, cactus your arms back. One more time. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Cobra, up dog, lifting out of your shoulders. Downward dog on your exhale. Inhale your right leg up. Bend and stack that hip. Press that left heel down, rolling on to the outside of that left foot. Taking your tree side plank again. Might want to help your foot into that thigh. Lifting your hips super high. Take an inhale. On your exhale, right knee raises. Step that right foot forward. Drop your left knee down again. This time, untuck your back toes. Sweep your hands up for Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands come down. Straighten out your right leg. Back to Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, bring it forward. Walk it out for lizard pose. So the most important thing in lizard pose is to make sure your toes, those are your toes, this is not your toes. Your toes and your knee are angling the same direction. So you don't strain your knee here. From lizard pose, bring that foot back into center. I want you to take that left foot, plant that left foot down, maybe kind of on railroad tracks here. Then we're going to stand it up for our warrior one again. Inhale here. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Take a big breath, open your heart. Exhale, fold it forward for humble. Inhale to bring it up and lift. Exhale, fold for humble. Inhale, release your hands. Exhale, spin it open for warrior two this time. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, big reverse on your warrior. Straighten out your right leg. Reach that right arm forward, and we're going to take triangle the traditional way here. So nice straight right leg. Make sure you're not hyperextending. Left arm extends to the sky. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, bend into your right knee. I want you to bring your hands around that front foot. Take that back foot, bump it in just a little bit so both feet are flat on the mat. Sweep your hands up tall, straighten your legs out. We're going to fold forward for pyramid pose. All the hamstrings tonight, all of them. Take one more big breath in pyramid. And I want you to bend to that right leg. Walk your hands forward for standing splits. So standing splits, hands can be on the mat, or you can grab hold of that shin. We're not staying here long. Everybody start to stand up. I want you to bring your left knee into your chest. So squeezing that knee high, shoulders come back away from your ears. Take one more inhale. Exhale, I want you to wrap it around your leg for eagle pose. Left arm's gonna go under your right arm. Pressing those forearms out and up. Get some of that rhomboid stretch, upper back stretch here. Option to stay tall, or you're welcome to take sleeping eagle if that suits you this evening. If you're down, please make your way back up. Release your hands, release your foot back into your Degasana airplane pose for one inhale. Exhale, we're gonna drop that foot down. Hands up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down to the inside of that front foot. Taking your lizard pose again, you can drop that knee down. So you can stay with your lizard pose. You can play with the arm balance. Let's try to work through the arm balance for everybody. Again, it's one of the easier ones. So right elbow underneath right thigh. My hands are back. I'm gonna jam my elbows right into my hip bones here, basically. And I'm shifting my weight forward. With any arm balance, you have to look forward. Don't look down, look forward. And then maybe you'll float one foot, maybe you'll float 2 feet, maybe you're barely floating at all. But if you're doing this, great. And if you want to play with getting into the chin stand, go for it. Otherwise, just hang out in the balance and see how long you can hold this for. Or another thing you can do is to just kind of shift your weight forward at the same time. You're going to kick that right foot back, and you can move through vinyasa. Wherever you are, move through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Everybody extend your left leg up. Stack and open that hip. Start to rotate onto the outside of that right foot. Taking that left foot, pulling it into the right thigh for tree pose, side plank. Hips are lifting. Breath is strong. One more big inhale. Extend your left leg up, take a breath in. And we're gonna step that left foot forward. Hands to the inside of your front foot, untuck your back toes. Heel toe that left foot out to about 10 o'clock. You can stay here, move through all the motions of lizard pose. Slowly, we're going to heel toe that foot back through center. Spin your back foot down into warrior footing, and then come on up into your warrior one. And maybe you adjust your hips so they're pointing forward. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale to reach high. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come on up. Exhale to fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Take your warrior two, open it wide. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, we're gonna reverse your warrior. Straighten out that left leg. Take a big breath, reach that left hand forward and come into your triangle pose. Left hand comes to the inside of that left leg. Right arm comes up to the sky. Make sure you're not hyperextending that left leg. Keep that breath flowing here. One more inhale. Exhale, bend into your left leg. Bring your hands down to frame that front foot. Bump your back foot in just a little bit so both feet can be flat on the mat. You can have a bend in your left leg here. I want you to straighten up your legs when you stand up tall. Sweep your hands high. Exhale forward for pyramid. So pyramid, you can have your hands on your shin. You can bring your hands down to the mat. Your head can be heavy.
Just keep growing long through that back side of your left leg. Start to bend through your left leg, walking your hands forward here. Extend that right foot up, taking your standing splits. So hands can be on the mat, or you can grab your shin and your calf for standing splits. Keep lifting through that right leg. Starting to stand up, hands kind of heart center. And then once you take that right leg, bring your hands around that knee. Squeeze your knee into your chest, growing tall here. Shoulders away from your ears. Take one more big breath. Release that knee, and we're going to come into eagle pose. So that right foot's going to wrap around your left leg. Right arm coming under your left arm. Press those forearms out and up. Direct your breath right in between your shoulder blades. Big inhale here. Exhale, option to come forward for sleeping eagle. Tucking your elbows down to your knees. Working on so many stabilizer muscles in the process. If you're down, make your way back up. Releasing your hands, uncrossing their leg. Right foot comes back, Degasana into your airplane. Big inhale here. Exhale, step it down. One breath in crescent pose. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the inside of that foot. You can take lizard pose again on this side, or you can play with the arm balance, maybe the chin stand, maybe the kick back. So left arm under left thigh, eyes are forward, making a shelf with my elbows to support my body. Coming forward with my weight. I'm going to try the chin stand because I screwed it up on the first side. So make your way through chaturanga and a child's pose whenever you are ready. In child's pose, walk your hands over to the right side. Place your left palm on top of your right palm. Let your head rest against that left arm. Walk your hands through center over to the left side. Place your right palm on top of your left palm. Inhale, hands through center, crawl forward, back into your downward facing dog. Extend your right leg up on your inhale. Take your pigeon pose, right shin comes forward. So my right shin is mostly parallel to the top of my mat. You can stay up tall, you can reach back for king pigeon here, if that feels good for you. You can fold forward. You guys all know all the pigeons. Do the pigeon that suits you best tonight. I think mine's gonna be just kind of chilling here. Wiggling side to side. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly start to make your way back up onto your sit, onto your seat. We're gonna roll over onto our right hip, taking Ardha Matsyendrasana, kicking that left foot over to the outside of our right thigh. Right hand up on your inhale. On your exhale, you can either hook that elbow on your right leg and go for a nice deep twist, or you can grab that knee and squeeze it in for the outer hip stretch on the left hip, left glute. Take one more big breath here. On your exhale, unwind this quick counter stretch to the right side. And then come back forward, roll over your crossed legs as gracefully as you can, and come on back into your downward facing dog. We'll take our second side, extend your left leg up on your inhale. Left foot comes forward, drop your right knee down. Sit up tall for that initial breath. And then stay here or fold forward or take your twist or your king pigeon or whatever your body is calling for on your second side tonight. Letting your breath start to come back down to its normal pace. One more inhale. On your exhale, start to come back up onto your hands, rolling onto that left hip. Take that right foot, bring it around the outside of that thigh. Plant that right foot down. Inhale your left hand up and exhale, twisting to the right side. You can either hook your arm like I'm doing, or you can reach around, grab that knee, squeeze it in. It's two very different stretches, so play with both and see what suits you tonight. Take one more breath in here. On your exhale, unwind to the left side. Counter stretch for one inhale. Exhale, come on back through center. You can bring your legs in front of you. Shake everything out. Coming on down to your back. Come on up for a shoulder stand here. So I want you to walk your feet up to the sky, walking my hands up my back, using my elbows and my shoulder blades to prop myself up. So you can stay just like this. You can always come back into plow pose if that suits you. You can play with some shapes, maybe a lotus or a half lotus. Important thing is just to kind of reverse your blood flow for a second here. If you're in plow pose, go ahead and make your way back up. Everybody drop your hands down to the mat and make a little runway. Slowly bringing your back down. One vertebrae at a time, feet come down last. Then you're going to take your hands underneath your sit bones. Prop yourself up on your elbows. Walk your elbows together. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, head comes back. One more big breath in. On your exhale, come on down to your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. We've got time for one back bend tonight. Take bridge or wheel pose. Bring your feet down by your bum. On your inhale, go ahead and just lift your hips. Walk your feet in a little bit closer for bridge pose. Interlace your fingers under your back. Press your chest to the sky. Press your hips to the sky. For wheel pose, bring your hands back by your ears. Bring yourself up onto the crown of your head and pop off the crown of your head for a big arcing back bend. Wherever you are, squeeze those knees together. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, go ahead and come on back down to your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Maybe rock it side to side. And then bring your knees back into your chest. Cradle your knees. Rock it side to side. Take an exhale with your knees falling to the left side. Open that right arm out to the right. Big spinal twist here. Make sure that right shoulder is touching the mat if you can. Inhale your knees up through center. On your exhale, let your knees fall to the right side. The left arm reaches out to the left. Inhale your knees up through center. Reach up and grab the soles of your feet. Take a happy baby pose here, squishing your sacrum down to the mat. Might feel good to straighten out your legs. Take any final movements that you'd like to take, and when you're ready, grab your knees, bring your forehead up to your knees, squish everything into a tiny ball. Take a giant inhale. Then on your exhale, release yourself into your Shavasana. Congratulations, you've made it through another crazy lacy class. Just relax here. Go ahead and start to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Maybe make little fists with your hands. And when you're ready, roll onto one side, whatever side feels good for you tonight, and slowly make your way back up to your comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center, tuck your head towards your hands, bow your head towards your hands. And tonight I ask you to dedicate your breath to yourself because you're doing an amazing thing. You're making it through all the craziness right now. So I want you to give yourself some credit tonight with earthy breaths. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale to sweep your hands up. Exhale. Inhale, hands come up nice and tall. Exhale. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you were able to play a little bit and maybe tried something new. I'm happy to help walk through some of the weird stuff, the chin balance and the arm balance. They're hard to kind of explain on a feed, but I hope one of these days we can be in person and go through that stuff. Class will be held on Thursday or Friday night, probably Friday night. And then maybe a Thursday class. So please stay tuned to Bellingham Treehouse Yoga, Facebook and Instagram. Thank you all for joining me. I love you and I miss you. Have a lovely evening. Roscoe misses you all too. He's just sleeping. Good night.